The first ever Hallmark Christmas movie. One Christmas Eve. And of course, it's got to deal with the dog. If the dog dies, I'm suing Hallmark. I'm going to read off this IMDb description for you because it kind of says what this whole movie is going to be about. A series of mishaps threatens a recently divorced mom's attempt to make her two kids' first Christmas without dad perfect. The without dad part is in quotations because I already can kind of see how this is going. Also, it has a puppy, and this is already giving me flashbacks to Marley and me and anything that has happened to me with the vet tech stuff. It wasn't a good time. We begin with two janitors working on Christmas Eve. They begin talking about Caesar and how he's going to be at home alone since his kids are not going to be there. And just taking it in strides, trying to look for the good in this. Santa, just for the benefit of the doubt, here's his first time appearance. This will be his last appearance. So Santa has other plans for Caesar. He drops off this package that they go to pick up outside in the freezing cold, and inside just so happens to be a little puppy dog. Hey Santa, what if this dog was not found by these people or just left in the cold? You'd have a dead dog, and these people would find a dead dog in a box. Or hell, what if this dog was stolen, like it was originally supposed to be given to this man, and this box just got stolen? Why'd you leave it out in the cold again? Couldn't have just left it on, like, the front desk there? The two are in shock and find a note saying that the dog needs a good home. With a terrible flip of a CGI coin, Caesar ends up with the dog and takes him to his apartment, which dogs are not allowed to be in, but whatever. We cut to Nell, a recently divorced mom of two, who is kind of in a situation because her son Alden is playing games, not really wanting to do anything Christmassy, and her daughter Emma listening to music and not in the Christmassy mood either. And with the power of puppy, this movie brings this lonely man and this recently divorced mom together and make their family blended. I saved you a movie. Caesar drives around finding Nell and Phoebe, Nell's sister, snowball fighting. He drops off the puppy in the box and tries to make a quick escape, slipping on a sled. She comes outside and finds Caesar in pain and goes to help, but trips on the box, falling face first into the snow. Quick side note here, but that snow is pretty tall. And I know, like, in Indiana, we get some good snow here, but, like, it's a good 6 feet of snow, maybe more. And how this lady falls, she doesn't just, like, fall in, like, how cartoons, like, oh, it's, like, the silhouette of her falling. No, she just sticks. Like, she's sitting on top of it. That is all ice. This woman is dead. Thankfully, the doggo is okay as Emma comes out and sees the puppy instead of helping her mom, calling out for help or even asking her brother Alden for help, but she instead calls Alden over because she found the dog. Priorities, man. The kids believe it's a gift from their dad. I'm gonna have a feeling that this dad's gonna say that this present was him going on a cruise with his new girlfriend that has big tits and lives in Tennessee. Sorry, kids. Your dad's kind of a dick. Nell tells the kids to help Caesar, but he says he's alright. Nell helps him, finding he may have a sprained ankle. The four get into the car, and Nell is driving as slow as molasses. I'm not a snow driver either, but come on, lady. He's not gonna die, but the pain is pretty much, this poor man's in pain. It doesn't also help that the daughter is telling all of Alden's dirty laundry on how he's a gamer. This is 2014. So, YouTubers like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye are all playing video games at this point. Why are we still at this point saying video games are bad? This isn't the 90s. Nell goes inside to help, but it's taking some time. Hey, I got a man out here who's got an injured leg. Can we get him a wheelchair or something so that way we can wheel him inside? Was that hard to do? Like, I get that it's Christmas and these people are busy, but like another, like, patient, not even patient, but another, like, person can't be like, here, I'll help you inside, sir, because I'm a good citizen, or it's just, hey, I can help you get to a wheelchair faster. Apparently, that's too hard to do. Emma lets loose that her mom is stressed because of the divorce and
was all the way in Tennessee and had much bigger tits.
Finally, though, Caesar gets some help, and of course the two kids argue. And by kids, I mean a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old. They're old enough to be left home alone, for Christ's sakes. While this is happening, Reggie is trying to talk to a girl, Cassandra, and is also learning Spanish while also working outside the security of the hospital. Good working there, bud. That way the ambulances can get through without issue.
Here you go. Yeah. I need all of this paperwork complete, and then I'll need a copy of Mr. Cortez's insurance cards. Yeah, no cell phones in the ER.
Okay, I'm just gonna call my kids, tell them what's going on.
If you have reason to believe that they need you, by all means, go check on them. Otherwise, please assist in the admitting process so that we can evaluate Mr. Cortez.
Okay, well, why don't you,
He won't be admitted until that paperwork is done.
Who says that? I've been to a hospital multiple times. Never has that happened. What if I need to call the insurance company? What if I have to call the family? What if I have to call, like, I don't know, a lawyer? What if I have to do anything else? Like, never. Unless, like, you're being obnoxious with your phone call. But in reality, there's kids out in the car. And, I don't know, since you don't know who this person is, maybe that's his kids too. I don't know, I'm just saying shit. But I don't think that actually happens. Like, we go back and forth between Nell and Caesar and Alden and Emma. To dumb it down, Nell and Caesar are trying to get him into a room to get an x-ray, while Emma and Alden are fighting over the dog, and hijinks ensues because Puppy, the dog, ends up running to, what else? A construction site. Because what kids movie or animal lover movie would this be if a kid and the puppy went to a construction site and just died? That'd be my favorite movie. Can you stop biting me? Show him. Nope. He's bad. He's very bad. Quit being a bad butt. Alden falls with the puppy into a hole, getting injured and calls for help. Meanwhile, Caesar gets an x-ray, finding his ankle isn't broken, but he needs to be off it for some time.
Going up?
Yeah, cafeteria.
Second floor. Are you okay?
Did she really just say that? We're in a hospital, for Christ's sakes. Emma finally gets out of the car after, 10-15 minutes? She follows the footprints to a construction site and finds them, but because she crawled through the vent and nearly got stuck, she can't help him and can't go to get help either. She tries to call Nell, but it goes straight to voicemail. The fire department and ambulance come out as well as a tow truck takes the van, and now Reggie's probably gonna get in trouble because he didn't watch the cameras, because also now they're going over across the street to the construction site where these two kids ran to. They save Alden and take him inside the hospital as well, and Emma, since she was out there for X amount of time within that time period, just in time for Mom to see, because now not only is she in there for one person, but three. Alden's arm is broken and Emma is fine, but she was out for hypothermia. And for some reason they room Alden and Caesar together. You know, being roomed together like this doesn't normally happen, considering that one's a stranger, then it's her son. So that means multiple things. And now me thinking about it means that it's near Christmas time. They have no rooms really, so they have to start putting them together. We're in danger here, folks.
Looks like Santa will be bringing you a cast for Christmas, buddy.
Yeah. It's broken?
I'm afraid so.
Yes!
That means you can't really go play out in the snow. And if you do, you have to have your arm wrapped up in like one of those grocery bags for like quite a while, especially if you're trying to take a shower and or play in the snow, especially whenever it's snowing, because it can ruin like the bandages. Take it from someone who had 2 broken arms. Wasn't fun. The doctor goes to Emma and gives her opera tickets. Why? I actually don't know. I get it's Christmas and maybe he's being nice, but nope, not going to think of anything bad on that, because it also never comes back later on. All 3 are ready to go, but they have to be escorted out. They found out the car is gone, and even better, Caesar's apartment keys were in there and he has nowhere else to go.
This is a disaster!
So, with no car, taxis not running past midnight, and a snowstorm coming, Reggie offers to drive them back and get their van back, only for Reggie's car to stop. So Nell decides to call the police.
Oh, hey guys. Not happy to see you.
Not as happy as we are to see you.
Need a little help?
Nah, I don't think so, but you can help us. We want your wallets and your cell phones.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, man, this guy thinks we're joking.
Merry Christmas!
Yep. Yes, guns in my Christmas movie. What is going on here? They take the phones and the wallets, but Emma keeps hers as Alden remembers the license plate. Yeah, now's a good time to call the police. who won't do anything unless you're stabbed, dying, being run over, on fire. Yeah, basically just, you're kind of on your own. And yes, that does happen more than you think, sadly. Proving my point, they call the cops and they are told a cruiser would come around, and time passes with it now being cold and the car piling with snow. Caesar reveals that he went to drop the puppy off at the place, which we all knew the dad was a dick anyway, so they all get to know each other as finally a tow truck and the police finally arrive. Their luck gets even better when the car gets unhooked from the tow truck and goes into the lake. Yeah, these people are cursed. They're taken to the police station and are told they can't go home because of the bad snowstorm. But they do have some good news. They did find the robbers who stole their stuff. They settle down as Neil and Caesar talk. His wife sadly passed away, being a single dad with his daughter in Afghanistan. While Nell is divorced and this is the first year, struggling not knowing what to do besides playing the explain game. They get a room to sleep in and end up exchanging gifts with each other. They fall asleep as the puppy runs loose, messing up the tree, and it falls onto a lamp which sparks, causing a fire. So in this police station, where everyone seems to be around because it's Christmas, no one heard a dog barking, heard this tree moving, and just kind of let it happen. Even then, they didn't suspect, hey, we might need to watch this room because there's a couple of kids in here and a dog. No one decided to pay any mind to it. I know it's a police station, but really? The fire grows and the fire alarm goes off. Everyone rushes out as the fire marshal is going to have a field day with this, which causes the sprinklers suck ass, and they run outside. And because this is a fire movie, the windows explode. Add that to the list of things in this Hallmark movie that I wouldn't have thought of happened. This movie's great. The dog jumps out of Emma's hands. If you fake the dog getting hit, I'm going to kill you. And if it does get hit, I'm really going to kill you. The pup's fine. I hate you, movie. I really hate you. It doesn't actually matter because after Nell saves the dog, she passes out. Back to the hospital we go. Might as well live here at that point. So not only is Nell being taken in, but so is Emma for smoke inhalation. Reggie has his broken knee and everyone else just cuz. This hospital bill is going to suck. Get it? American health system sucks. Everyone's good to go as the doctor drives them to Caesar's apartment. He is helped up, but finds that his door is open. Inside, however, is no stranger but his daughter, who, for some reason, left the front door open. Christmas or not, I'm not leaving my door open for anyone. Nell invites everyone over for Christmas dinner, and they agree. Everyone's having a good time until a sudden knock at the door. Outside is a delivery man that has, what else? The kid's Christmas present from their dad, which so happens to be a dog. Good. The puppy is adorable. It goes from a Christmas movie about a divorced mom and a man alone around the holidays to getting rid of a dog to a trip to the hospital, then to robbery. What is with this? What happened at this writing table? Instead of one Christmas Eve, because it becomes Christmas Day about 30 minutes into the movie, it should be called Whatever Could Go Wrong Does Go Wrong, because goddamn. Hell, there even was a fire scene. Holy hell. I like how Neil and Caesar don't get together. It's nice to have just people and circumstances that actually become friends in the end. Now, that's not something you see in these kind of Christmas movies, or even Hallmark movies, to be precise, where two people always kiss at the end, or even together at some point. Bad. Emma is a chatterbox. If you want drama, you can ask her. No, but this is both a good and a bad, since this is how some teens are, but I cringed when she did it, which I also think was intentional. I get not being jolly for the holidays, but the nurse is a total bitch. And also the doctor, a little out there to be giving people gifts that you've just met, even if it's because they like it or because it's Christmas. Emma's singing is bad. On purpose, yes, but just stop. Everything dealing with almost animal deaths. Just no. I'm already scared with this vet tech shit. I don't need any more. The movie ends with a little snow globe at the beginning, but saying the end, ? So they knew they were going to make more like this. Buggy! They knew this was going to be a real thing. They knew the continuation of this craziness was going to happen. What a trip it's been since this first one.